We first moved to Irvine in February of 2016, which was about 6 months after our son was diagnosed with a brain disorder. He has a thin corpus callosum, which is a part of the brain, and we didn't really know what that would look like for him, but we looked at different cities, different school districts, and realized that Irvine was really the place that we needed to come. There were baby swings at the community playground, but eventually my son, he was 2 when we moved, outgrew that and couldn't graduate to the bench swings, and yet loved going to the park. So he would motion to go in the baby swings, motion, because he loved it, but there came a point where we couldn't pull him back out of it if we got him in.
Swing, yeah, let's go swing, come on.
Was probably less than 2 or 3 weeks later, they were installing an accessible swing. Not only was it installed, but it was installed right in the middle of all the other bench swings. So when he goes, he's in the middle of swinging with his cousins who live in the same neighborhood, and of swinging with his sister and all of the other typical peers. He's not off to the side, he's not segregated, he's part of the play. Really made me appreciate how little red tape there is to accessibility in our city, that no one had to do a site study or a financial analysis or budget. It was like, yeah, where do you want the swing? So it's really rewarding to see results like that.
The city has gone above and beyond to service individuals in this community with adaptive and special needs, and this is only making the programs that we offer here out of the Sweet Shade Ability Center even bigger and better. And with the creation of this new playground, it's going to give staff the opportunity to give some of our different participants of our programs an opportunity to kind of feel, smell, touch, and experience different things in a playground that they've never had before. The theme is space themed because, again, this is a universal park. This is a space for everyone. So play on words there with space. So we did a space themed park. So you'll see on the jungle gym, we have the different planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. The new play surfacing is all space themed with stars, moons, planets, suns. So we really wanted to emphasize that this is a space for everyone to come enjoy. The Westerly Playground, which is a completely brand new unit, there's different functionalities to it, where someone, again, who's in a wheelchair has full ADA access to access the jungle gym. There's a transition step as well, so if someone's in a wheelchair, they can move from their wheelchair to the transition step, make their way up into the jungle gym area. And then for residents who are neurotypical, who want to access some of the different sensory functionalities of the playground, there's a lot of hands-on options with musical instruments. There's different sensory buttons that play, just kind of fun, playful sounds for the kids to enjoy.
No problem. There's sound things on like the different boards he loves. You'll see him kind of wandering around with something making noise next to his ear. There's so many different opportunities for him here, and I can't wait to use this space. It's a bike ride away, and we have a special adaptive bike that we can put him on the back of, and we'll be here a lot.
The Bank Shot basketball court is an adaptive basketball experience for individuals with different functionality needs. The highest rim, I believe, is about 8 feet in height, and they go down to about 3.5, 4 feet. So no matter what your strength, ability, shape, size, you can go out there to those basketball courts and have a great time. A new feature of the Easterly Playground are 2 new swings. One of the swings is a family-friendly swing where an adult can bring their young child, and they can be safely secured in a child seat. And then another swing is for an individual who, again, if they're in a wheelchair, they can have full access to a swing and have the same experience as typical kids in our community have. We have a new bathroom unit with a total of 4 bathrooms. 2 of those are full family-style restrooms with adult changing tables. So again, if people come to this park and they feel like they need some added comfort to not only enjoy the park, but to use the facilities, that's something that we can accommodate for them. The Sweet Shade Ability Center, we offer recreational and social programs to individuals with cognitive disabilities. We want to make sure that we're creating an environment where someone who is in a wheelchair, someone who may be on crutches, someone who has limited mobility is going to have that same freedom and experience to feel the wind in their face, feel the sun on their face, play in the sand, roll around, get dirty. We want to make sure we're creating a space for everyone in the community to come out here and have a great time.